Hello, my name is James Sims, and I perform much of the marketing and sales for Cielito Senior Living. I'm here in beautiful San Miguel de Allende, enjoying this perfect weather in the outdoor garden, and it's just a spectacular day, a couple days after the November elections in 2020. I'd like to talk to you about the explosive growth in medical tourism here in Mexico, and what it might mean to you as an expat looking to possibly relocate here, or for a loved one for whom you might want to arrange long-term care in Mexico. With escalating healthcare costs in the U.S. and the rise of medical tourism destinations that offer quality and affordable healthcare, Americans are scurrying to book appointments with healthcare providers far away from home. Interestingly, this idea of medical tourism has even further appeal through the prospect of combining healthcare with a beautiful travel experience. Each year, millions of patients travel to countries that provide highly specialized care, either because the healthcare infrastructure available to them is less advanced in a particular area of medicine, or because the expense is unacceptably high. Escalating costs and the appearance of international alternatives have given rise to a robust global medical tourism market that was worth $37 billion in 2019. Patients book trips to countries for various medical procedures ranging from cosmetic surgery, orthodontics and dentistry, orthopedic procedures, and more, and at much more affordable rates than in their own country. It's interesting to note that it's estimated that the worldwide medical tourism market is growing at a rate of 15 to 25%, with current inbound patient flows highest in places like Mexico, along with Southeast and South Asia. In this rapidly growing market, medical tourism destinations and healthcare providers around the world find that the competition is fierce, and as such, maintaining a competitive edge requires a combination of factors that collectively drive medical travel, by improving their country image and by distinguishing their brand in the medical tourism market. What's important to you and me is that ultimately this competition benefits the medical tourist, as countries and facilities competitively strive to have the optimal combination of the latest technology, most advanced procedures, most qualified doctors, best facilities, in the most desirable locations and with the best prices, all of which results in a better experience and outcome for each of us. There are quite a few reasons which collectively set a country apart as a top destination for medical tourism. These factors include such things as significant government and private sector investment in healthcare infrastructure, a demonstrated commitment to international accreditation, quality assurance, and transparency of outcomes, continual growth of international patient inflow, political transparency and social stability, excellent tourism infrastructure and desirability as a destination, a sustained reputation for clinical excellence, a proven track record for healthcare innovation and achievement, successful adoption of best practices and state-of-the-art medical technology, and availability of experienced medical staff that are internationally trained and possess multilingual skills. And there are quite a few medical specialties that, for one reason or another, are the most commonly sought to be performed internationally, such as cosmetic surgery, dentistry, cardiovascular, orthopedics, cancer, reproductive, weight loss, and all sorts of scans, tests, health screenings, and second opinions. Prospective patients most commonly evaluate the attractiveness of countries for medical travel using just a few key factors. These include a country's economy and public image, healthcare costs, and quality of care. While these are the most common patient decision-making factors that play a role in medical tourism growth for a destination, still, people do consider other factors such as the desirability of the location as a beautiful place to visit and the safety and ease of access. In essence, the thinking is save money, get as good or better treatment as you could get at home, and have a fabulous vacation while you're going through your recovery. In Mexico, medical tourism generated revenues of $3 million in 2015, but this grew to over $20 million in 2018 and has been projected to quadruple by 2030. While this started with an emphasis on more discretionary procedures that were less likely to be covered by insurance, such as dental, cosmetic, and bariatric procedures, Mexico's medical tourism is rapidly evolving and maturing. And quite honestly, some of the over-the-border procedure centers have had varying results and have been giving the medical tourism in Mexico a shaky reputation. But more recently, major medical facilities in Mexico have seen the opportunity and are taking an earnest approach towards being a world-class medical tourism destination, with particular emphasis on specialties like cardiac, plastic surgery, ophthalmology, oncology, dentistry, gastrosurgery, traumatology, and more. According to Patients Beyond Borders, a medical tourism resource, Mexico is one of the world's top destinations for travelers looking to have medical and dental work done, especially for those in the U.S. and Canada. It's not uncommon to find that savings for medical tourists who visit for surgery or other medical treatments in Mexico are between 35 and 85% of what they would have spent and having that procedure in their country of origin. Some of the reasons why Mexico has become a top choice for medical tourism are their rising to the international demand for quality services, growth in numbers of certified doctors, their optimal geographic location, rapid adoption of advanced technology, the utilization of cutting-edge scientific approaches, expanded connectivity, and investment in hospital infrastructure. Data from the Planning and Tourism Policy Undersecretariat shows that currently the most prominent states for medical tourism are those such as Baja California, Sonora, Chihuahua, Nuevo Leon, and more. It's becoming more and more prevalent in Mexico every day. Besides the attractive prices paid by medical tourism consumers, the abundance of highly trained specialists represent an advantage Mexico has over its competitors. The ratio for medical specialists to general practitioners in Mexico is almost 64%, which is higher than the average of 57% in countries listed in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. This growth in medical tourism is very beneficial for expats living in Mexico, as it has always been a challenge to find the right healthcare solution. Every solution has a different mix of cost and accessibility, quality of care, and risk factors. Keeping your Medicare while living outside the U.S. is a common practice, but you have to return to the U.S. to use it, so you would be well advised to have medical evacuation insurance. International health insurance might be too pricey for some. The same is true for private health insurance in Mexico. Accepting Mexico's IMSS can leave something to be desired, but being self-insured has an obvious financial risk associated with it. One thing is for sure, the huge growth in medical tourism also affects more and more accessibility to the sort of health care Americans are accustomed to, and yet, at the amazing price point afforded by being in Mexico, with savings of 35 to 85% of what it would cost in the U.S. So expats can expect increasing accessibility to very high-quality healthcare services and at the sort of value pricing they have come to expect in Mexico. Taking this one step further and playing off what has been presented so far regarding medical tourism in Mexico, it's clear that Mexico is becoming a very attractive choice for many major healthcare-related services, not only from a cost perspective, but also regarding the quality of care. With that said, it's not much of a leap to understand why senior care in Mexico, meaning independent living, assisted living, memory care, and hospice, has also become a great alternative to what may be available to seniors in their country of origin. Some of the key benefits include cost savings of 35 to 60%, quality of care including warmth, authenticity, and dignity, much better caregiver to resident ratios, full-time medical professionals on site including doctors, psychologists, and physical therapists, very desirable weather, food, and lifestyle, beautiful accommodations, facilities, and grounds, and continuity of care from fully independent living all the way through to hospice. And if these seniors need medical care, the more basic GP sort of treatments are performed typically by the on-site doctor, and other treatments benefit from the cost and quality advantages that we've already discussed earlier. I hope this has been useful to you. And if you'd like to see the full text of this presentation, I will include that in the link below. Thanks so much for allowing me the opportunity to share this information with you. If you'd like to learn more about senior care or about medical tourism in Mexico, I'll provide links to articles in the video description found below. Now let me take a moment to tell you just a little bit about Cielito. Cielito is nestled within Rancho Los Labradores, which is a one-of-a-kind gated community just north of San Miguel. And it's just one element of Rancho Los Labradores, which is an amazingly beautiful and highly affordable continuous care retirement community. But our residents think of it more as a country club and a resort than a CCRC. The location offers the perfect balance between isolation and easy access to one of the most amazing cities in the world, offering peace, privacy, safety, and conviviality, yet very readily accessible to San Miguel, which is just 8 miles away. Retirees, most often U.S. and Canadian expatriates, enjoy the colonial highlands climate and the Mexican charm of their villas, the cobblestone streets, and the fabulous amenities. If and when the need arises for some sort of care or assistance, it can be acquired a la carte from Cielito. Those still desiring independent living, but perhaps not all the responsibility that comes with owning and leasing a villa, enjoy long-term arrangements in one of the exquisite suites at the Rancho Los Labradores Hotel. Cielito provides a la carte assisted living services to those living in the villas and the hotel. And he also offers spacious and lovely suites for assisted living and memory care, plus all the various care services that are required. The enclosed gardens, patios, and therapy pools provide lots of beautiful outdoor living space to enjoy while ensuring the safety of and assistance for our residents when required. Collectively, the surrounding Rancho Los Labradores villas, hotel, and community facilities along with Cielito provide a comprehensive and highly flexible senior living solution that's affordable, friendly, flexible, safe, and overall just a lovely place to be no matter what your stage of life or particular needs. I'll also provide a link in the video description if you'd like to learn more about what we offer. Thanks again. I really appreciate your time.